The world is filled with hidden gems, places that feel as though they've been lifted straight from the pages of a fairy tale. From the snow-capped Alps to the pristine beaches of Mexico, these towns transport you to another realm where magic seems to linger in the air. We'll explore some of the most magical and picturesque towns around the globe, places where fairy tale dreams come alive in stunning natural settings or medieval streets. So pack your sense of wonder and let's embark on a whirlwind tour of these enchanting destinations, starting with the heart of Europe and venturing to some of the world's most extraordinary corners. Hallstatt is often described as one of the most beautiful villages in the world, and it's not hard to see why. Nestled at the edge of Lake Hallstatt in the Salzkammergut region of Austria, the town is surrounded by the Dachstein Alps, creating a stunning backdrop of towering mountains and crystal-clear water. The village's unique setting and well-preserved buildings have earned it a place on UNESCO's World Heritage List. The architecture of Hallstatt is quintessentially alpine, with whitewashed houses, timbered buildings, and narrow cobblestone streets that twist and turn through the town. Hallstatt is small, but every corner seems to reveal a new view of the lake or the mountains, making it feel like a scene from a fairy tale book. The serene atmosphere is perfect for wandering and taking in the breathtaking surroundings. For those seeking more adventure, Hallstatt offers the chance to explore its salt mine, which dates back over 7,000 years. Visitors can take a guided tour through the mine's tunnels, learning about the town's long history as a salt trading hub. Another must-see is the Dachstein Skywalk, a glass-floored platform that offers an exhilarating view of the surrounding Alps and the village below. Goreme, located in the heart of Cappadocia, Turkey, is a town unlike any other in the world. Famous for its surreal landscape, Goreme is best known for its fairy chimneys, tall, cone-shaped rock formations that seem to defy the laws of nature. These incredible geological formations have been shaped over thousands of years by volcanic eruptions and erosion, creating an otherworldly terrain that looks like something straight out of a fantasy novel. What makes Goreme truly magical is the way people have adapted to the unique environment. Ancient cave dwellings are carved into the fairy chimneys and the soft volcanic rock of the area. These homes, some of which have been inhabited for thousands of years, still stand today, and many are now used as hotels, offering visitors a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to stay in a cave room with modern comforts. Goreme is located within the Goreme National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which includes the famous Goreme Open-Air Museum. The museum is a complex of ancient cave churches, chapels, and monasteries, all carved into the rock by Byzantine monks in the 10th and 11th centuries. The frescoes adorning the walls of these churches are masterpieces of early Christian art, and they provide a glimpse into the region's rich spiritual history. One of the most iconic experiences in Goreme is taking a hot air balloon ride at sunrise. As the sun rises over the fairy chimneys, the balloons fill the sky, creating a breathtaking view of the landscape below. The sight of dozens of brightly colored balloons drifting over the unusual rock formations is truly a magical sight, and it's one of the most popular activities for visitors to the region. Aside from the fairy chimneys and cave dwellings, Goreme is also an excellent base for exploring the surrounding Cappadocia region, with its hidden valleys, ancient underground cities, and rock-hewn castles. Goreme is a place where reality seems to blur with fantasy, making it a must-visit for anyone seeking an unforgettable fairy tale adventure. Nuremberg, located in the heart of Bavaria, Germany, is a city that effortlessly combines its medieval charm with modern vibrancy. Known for its well-preserved old town, Nuremberg has an atmosphere that makes you feel like you've stepped back in time to the days of knights, castles, and cobbled streets. One of the most iconic landmarks in Nuremberg is the Nuremberg Castle, which towers over the city from its position on a hill. The castle complex is made up of a series of buildings, including a royal palace and a fortress, and it offers stunning panoramic views of the city below. The castle's history dates back to the 11th century, and its architecture provides a glimpse into the city's medieval past. The narrow streets are lined with medieval buildings, quaint shops, and cozy cafes, creating a perfect setting for a leisurely stroll. You can also explore the Nuremberg Toy Museum, which showcases the city's long history as a center for toy manufacturing. With its combination of medieval architecture, rich history, and festive atmosphere, Nuremberg is a city that feels like it's straight out of a fairy tale. Nestled in the hills just outside Lisbon, Sintra is a place of enchantment and romance, often described as a fairy tale town brought to life. The town is surrounded by lush forests and gardens, and its misty, mystical atmosphere has captivated artists, writers, and royalty for centuries. Sintra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its incredible palaces, castles, and exotic landscapes. The crown jewel of Sintra is Peina Palace, a vibrant, multicolored fortress perched on the top of a hill. Built in the 19th century by King Ferdinand II, the palace blends architectural styles from Gothic, Renaissance, and Manueline to create a truly whimsical structure that looks like it belongs in a fantasy novel. The palace's vibrant red, yellow, and orange hues contrast beautifully with the surrounding green hills, and visitors can explore its ornate interiors and stroll through the surrounding park, which is filled with exotic plants and hidden grottos. Another highlight of Sintra is the Moorish castle, which dates back to the 8th century. This ancient fortress was built by the Moors during their occupation of the Iberian Peninsula and offers panoramic views of the town and surrounding mountains. Its crumbling walls, watchtowers, and narrow walkways add to the castle's mystique and make it a perfect spot for exploration. The Palace of Monserrate is another must-see in Sintra. Built in the 19th century by an English merchant, this palace combines Gothic, Moorish, and Indian architectural styles. Sintra's combination of palaces, castles, gardens, and forests creates an atmosphere that feels magical and timeless. The town is perfect for those seeking romance, history, and the beauty of nature all in one place. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is one of the most famous medieval towns in Germany, and it feels like it's been frozen in time. Located along the Romantic Road, a scenic route through southern Germany, Rothenburg is known for its perfectly preserved medieval architecture, charming streets, and fairy tale atmosphere. Rothenburg ob der Tauber's Old Town is encircled by a 14th century wall, which is still intact and offers visitors the chance to walk along its ramparts and watchtowers. The walls are punctuated by gates, towers, and cobblestone streets that seem to lead to a different era. Rothenburg is known for its half-timbered houses, many of which are adorned with colorful flower boxes, and its charming town squares, which are full of cozy cafes and shops. One of the most iconic sights in Rothenburg is the Town Hall, Rathaus, a stunning Gothic building that dominates the main square. The town hall's tower offers a panoramic view of the town and surrounding countryside, and the building itself is home to a fascinating medieval museum. Rothenburg is also famous for its Christmas market, which transforms the town into a winter wonderland during the holiday season. Rothenburg is one of the best places in Germany to experience the magic of a traditional Christmas market. Rothenburg's medieval charm, combined with its rich history and festive spirit, makes it feel like a real-life fairy tale. It's the kind of place where you can lose yourself in the past and feel like you've stepped into a storybook. Perched on the cliffs of the Ligurian coast, Manarola is one of the 5 villages that make up the Cinque Terre, a UNESCO World Heritage Site on the Italian Riviera. This small yet stunning village embodies everything that makes the Cinque Terre so magical. Colorful buildings clinging to steep hillsides, winding narrow streets, and breathtaking views of the Mediterranean Sea. Manarola is one of the most picturesque villages in Cinque Terre, with its pastel-colored houses stacked haphazardly on the cliffs overlooking the sea. The village's charm lies in its simplicity. There are no grand palaces or famous landmarks, but instead it offers an authentic slice of Italian coastal life. The vibrant buildings, ranging in shades of yellow, pink, and orange, are framed by the rugged cliffs, creating a striking contrast against the deep blue sea below. The heart of Manarola is its small harbor, where fishing boats bob in the water and locals gather to chat. One of the most iconic spots in the village is the Manarola Church, which dates back to the 14th century and is a lovely example of Ligurian Romanesque architecture. Manarola is also home to the famous Lover's Lane, Via dell'Amore, a scenic trail that winds along the cliffs between Manarola and the neighboring village of Rio Maggiore. For those who want to explore the surrounding vineyards, Manarola is known for its local wine, particularly the sweet Sciacchetra, which is made from grapes grown in the steep terraces of the surrounding hills. The village is a haven for those seeking natural beauty and authentic Italian charm. Nestled in the heart of the Alsace region, Colmar is a charming town that looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. Known for its cobblestone streets, colorful half-timbered houses, and romantic canals, Colmar exudes an enchanting, old-world atmosphere that captivates visitors from the moment they arrive. One of Colmar's most iconic features is its Old Town, which is a beautifully preserved maze of narrow, winding streets, charming squares, and delightful canals. The town's architecture is a blend of medieval, Renaissance, and early modern styles, with brightly painted houses adorned with flower boxes and intricate woodwork. The result is a vibrant, whimsical townscape that feels straight out of a storybook. A highlight of Colmar is the Petite Venise, Little Venice district, where the town's canals wind through the center, lined by colorful houses and quaint bridges. Here, visitors can take boat rides along the canal, admiring the picturesque buildings reflected in the water. This district is especially magical in the spring and summer months when the flowers are in full bloom and the whole town is awash in color. Another must-see in Colmar is the Unterlinden Museum, housed in a former convent and home to an impressive collection of medieval and Renaissance art, including the famous Eisenheim altarpiece, a masterpiece by Matthias Grunewald. Colmar is also known for its vibrant Christmas market, one of the oldest and most popular in France. During the holiday season, the town is transformed into a winter wonderland, with the streets lined with twinkling lights, festive stalls selling crafts, food, and holiday treats, and the air filled with the sounds of Christmas carols. The Christmas market brings out the fairy tale magic of Colmar in full force, making it one of the most enchanting places to visit in Europe during the winter months. The town's romantic atmosphere, combined with its rich history and stunning architecture, makes Colmar a destination that truly feels like stepping into a fairy tale world. Tucked away along the stunning Bay of Kotor in Montenegro, Perast is a small, charming town that feels like a hidden gem. With its narrow streets, Baroque architecture, and breathtaking views of the bay, Perast has an enchanting atmosphere that transports visitors to a simpler time. One of the most striking features of Perast is its position along the shores of the Bay of Kotor, where the waters are crystal clear and the surrounding mountains create a dramatic backdrop. The town is dotted with beautiful old palaces, churches, and bell towers, many of which date back to the 17th and 18th centuries when Perast was a prosperous maritime town. Perast is known for its two small islands, Our Lady of the Rocks and St. George, both of which are accessible by boat. Our Lady of the Rocks is particularly famous for its church, which is built on an artificial island created over centuries by local fishermen. The island is home to a small museum and a beautiful church filled with frescoes and artwork. St. George is a more serene island, home to a 12th century monastery and a cemetery, offering a peaceful place to visit. One of the most iconic landmarks in Perast is the Belfry of St. Nicholas, a tall bell tower that dominates the town's skyline. Visitors can climb to the top for panoramic views of the town, bay, and surrounding mountains. The town's quaint streets are lined with historic stone buildings, small cafes, and art galleries, offering visitors a chance to explore and relax in a peaceful, idyllic setting. Perast's intimate size means it's easy to wander through its quiet streets, enjoy the beautiful scenery, and feel as though you've discovered a secret corner of the world. Whether you're strolling along the waterfront, taking a boat trip to the islands, or simply enjoying the views of the bay, Perast offers a magical escape where history and nature come together in perfect harmony. Carcassonne is one of the most famous and well-preserved medieval fortified cities in Europe. Located in the south of France, Carcassonne feels like it was taken directly from the pages of a fantasy novel, with its towering walls, turrets, and narrow streets. The city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its extraordinary fortifications are one of the best examples of medieval military architecture in the world. The most impressive feature of Carcassonne is its massive double wall, which surrounds the Cité Médiévale, Old Town. The outer walls are punctuated by 52 towers, each with its own unique design, and visitors can walk along the ramparts to enjoy panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. Inside the walls, the Old Town is a maze of cobbled streets, charming squares, and historical buildings, including the Basilica of Saint Nazaire, which boasts stunning stained glass windows and Gothic architecture. Carcassonne's Old Town is also home to the Château Comtal, a medieval fortress that was once the residence of the Counts of Carcassonne. Visitors can explore the castle, which is filled with exhibits on the history of the town and its military significance. The fortress's impressive walls and towers offer an insight into the city's strategic importance during the Middle Ages. With its ancient walls, towers, and cobbled streets, Carcassonne is a place that feels like stepping back in time, immersing you in the fantasy and history of medieval France. Tucked away in the South Bohemian region of the Czech Republic, Český Krumlov is a small, medieval town that looks like it's been plucked straight from the pages of a fairy tale. With its winding cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and stunning castle, Český Krumlov offers visitors a glimpse into a world frozen in time. The town's most prominent feature is the Český Krumlov Castle, a massive complex that overlooks the town and the Vltava River. It is the second largest castle complex in the Czech Republic and dates back to the 13th century. Visitors can explore the castle's various courtyards, towers, and gardens, including the Castle Tower, which provides breathtaking views over the town and surrounding countryside. The town's historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where you'll find charming medieval houses, beautiful Baroque churches, and quaint bridges that span the Vltava River. Take a boat ride on the river, and you'll see the town from a completely new angle, with the castle and old town reflected in the water. Český Krumlov is also known for its vibrant art scene, including the Egon Schiele Art Centrum, dedicated to the works of the famous Austrian artist who once lived here. Whether you're wandering the town's medieval streets or relaxing in one of its riverside cafes, Český Krumlov offers a magical atmosphere that feels like stepping into another era. Gimmelwald, a remote mountain village in Switzerland's Berner Oberland region, is one of Europe's best-kept secrets. Nestled high in the Swiss Alps, Gimmelwald offers a peaceful retreat from the modern world, surrounded by jaw-dropping mountain landscapes, waterfalls, and verdant meadows. This car-free village, accessible only by cable car or hiking, is ideal for those seeking serenity and natural beauty. The wooden chalets dot the hillside, with the Eiger, Monch, and Jungfrau Mountains towering in the distance, making for a spectacular backdrop. Visitors can hike along well-marked trails, take a cable car to the nearby Schilthorn for panoramic views, or simply enjoy the peaceful atmosphere of this quaint mountain retreat. The Gimmelwald waterfall is another must-see spot, where crystal-clear waters cascade down from the mountainside. With its untouched beauty and idyllic location, Gimmelwald feels like a hidden paradise, far removed from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Located in central Laos, Vang Vien is a town surrounded by stunning natural beauty, particularly its dramatic karst limestone mountains that rise steeply from the plains. Known for its crystal-clear rivers, hidden caves, and lush greenery, Vien is often described as a fairy tale town, with a landscape that seems straight out of a fantasy novel. The Nam Song River flows through Vien, offering opportunities for kayaking, tubing, and boat rides along its tranquil waters, while dramatic cliffs and caves dot the landscape around the town. The most famous natural attraction is Tam Chang Cave, located just outside the town, which provides visitors with spectacular views over the river and surrounding mountains. There are numerous caves and lagoons to explore, and the area is rich in natural beauty. With its breathtaking scenery and unspoiled landscapes, Vien feels like an adventure straight out of a fairy tale, waiting to be explored. Situated on the Caribbean coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, Tulum is a magical town that combines pristine beaches with fascinating history. Known for its Mayan ruins perched above the turquoise waters of the Caribbean, Tulum offers a perfect blend of natural beauty, ancient culture, and bohemian charm. The Tulum ruins are one of the most picturesque archaeological sites in Mexico, with ancient temples and fortifications overlooking the sea. The ruins date back to the 13th century and offer a glimpse into the rich history of the ancient Maya civilization. The site is especially beautiful during sunrise, when the soft golden light casts a magical glow over the ruins. In addition to the ruins, Tulum is known for its stunning beaches, with powdery white sand and crystal clear waters that are perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and relaxation. The town itself has a laid-back, eco-friendly vibe, with beachfront cabanas, boutique hotels, and yoga retreats dotting the coastline. Tulum's combination of ancient history, natural beauty, and tranquil atmosphere makes it a fairy tale destination, where visitors can explore ancient ruins, relax on idyllic beaches, and experience a unique blend of culture and relaxation. In this guide, we've covered beautiful storybook locations from around the world, each offering a slice of fantasy in the real world.